Hi all and welcome to today's video where I'm actually just making some 4x4 quick cards, great to have in your stash or great to make and give as a present. So I'm using a collective of stamps which I'll list below in the product description of the Trinity stamps. So I've just used any little floral images that I have found throughout my stamp sets and also little sentiments that I can build on and just add in a small area. So I've got some craft card bases here, which is 4x4 top folding. I've got a white insert already, and that is at 3 3/4. And I'm just going to basically make about 6 of them together, and I'm going to do a production style. I've got some white card base here that I'm going to stick on top. I've got some strips of polka dot pattern paper here, by 1 inch by 3.5, and I'm going to use a strip of cardstock. This is glitter cardstock at 1/4 inch. Now the adhesive of choice is going to be some Express It tape runner, as well as some Tombow liquid, and some Catherine Pooler inks. Now with the Catherine Pooler inks, I found these were the colors that best suited the pattern paper, and that's why I chose them. Now this is production style. As I said, I'm going to make bulk of them. It's the same card over and over again. It's the same layout and style, but I just thought I'd show you my process for making this little kit. I am going to give them actually as a present, not individually, and the reason being is it's coming to the end of the year where I start thinking about teacher presents, work colleague presents, and just important people in my life and my kids' life that have just touched our hearts throughout the year. So I start making these kits in bulk and masses. So I just thought I'd show you what I do and what I give out as quick ideas. And this is just one kit that I kind of make. Now just adhering the pattern paper on the lower half of the white cardstock, and then adding the strip of glitter, and I use liquid adhesive. So I've got here the Catherine Pooler inks, and I'm just choosing images. Now I'd work in pairs, so I do a set of thank you, set of birthday, and set of hellos, and then that's what I make for them. So therefore it's a bit of a versatile set. Now as part of the set as well, I also make the matching coordinated envelopes, which I'll give you the measurements below. Now here's some pretty pinks. As I said, these ink colors really coordinate well with my pattern paper, and here I just show you, I pull out all the actual little florals and little images. They have the most beautiful petite images in their stamp sets, as well as some bigger images and sentiments. Trinity stamps offer a variety of stamps and to your liking, so you know this, you can really tailor it to what you like. So I've got the happy birthday. Now my black ink of choice is going to be Ultra New Crisp ink. I find this is really good for the sentiments. And now basically I fast forward through the sentiment building stage. I just quickly stamp all the sentiments, and once I'm happy with that, I adhere them all down to the top folding base. Now I use foam mount, 3 strips along the cardstock, and I just adhere these now. Now I didn't put it on screen, and I do apologize. Trinity stamps have got an array of sequins, and I just adhered those down randomly throughout the card fronts here. So I do apologize, I left that out. I lost that image, the file, the video file. So I change it up, and there is my card set. So now working on the envelopes. These are the envelopes that I've made, and I've used the same pattern paper to coordinate with this set. So here's one here, and basically it fits beautifully into this envelope. It's really easy. I just use a scoreboard, no envelope punch board needed. I've got an envelope punch board. So I've got a 7 1/4 and a 7 1/4 square piece of pattern paper here. What you're going to do is you're going to use your scoreboard at the 6.5 inch mark. This is going to be where I line up from top to bottom, and then I score at 4.5. And then I rotate, again meeting. Now these measurements aren't my measurements. These came from Gina K Designs. If you type in envelope, note card envelopes, this comes up. So as I said, I use the 6.5 where I've drawn a pencil, and that is where I always go back as my reference point on the top and the bottom. And then once I've done that, I snip off and I rotate, and then I snip off all the corners, and then I just glue them all together. It's really, really simple. It's really quick. It's great for mass production. You can corner around the actual little envelope tips if you want. I didn't mind it. I don't mind it at all. So as I said, this is meant to be quick and easy, and the more it is, the more I'm able to make and give out as presents. So using my Tombow Mono liquid adhesive, it is liquid adhesive, so I needed that extra couple of seconds. So I used my block, press it down while I went and got my card, and then it was dry in seconds. Just quickly pressed it down, and there it is. That's how easy it is to make these envelopes. I will put the link to the Gina K website, the YouTube as well, where I got that measurement. She does just a whole YouTube dedicated to it, which I absolutely loved and watched, and I love Gina K. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's card creations. They're very simple, great for mass productions, and making matching envelopes. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's card creations. I'll see you next Thursday. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. See ya.